Y'all know what time it is. Allegedly with Brittany J. Let us get into it. Huh. Allegedly with Brittany J. Truth coming through, better clear the way. Cases, headlines, trials, tea. But she keep it classy, you can plainly see. Allegedly with Brittany J. Prayers going up every single day. Mom of 6 with a heart so strong. Real one here, you cannot go wrong. She do not gotta scream, she do not gotta fight. She let the facts talk loud, every move she make. From the missing in the trials to the news that breaks. She bring truth to the table, yeah, that is her lane. She lets people talk, lets opinions ride. Open to the what ifs from the other side. Speculation cool, when the respect stay true. She gives room for thought, lets the audience view. When the lies start flying and the trolls get bold, she do not fold up and she do not get cold. She respond with class, let the record be known. You can keep that circus, she is staying grown. She got family at home and a purpose in sight. Still showing up strong when the days get tight. And she praying for the people when they need that love. Trying to better herself while she looking above. So tune in close, let the real one stay. It is allegedly with Brittany J. Allegedly with Brittany J. Truth coming through, better clear the way. Cases, headlines, trials, tea. But she keep it classy, you can plainly see. Allegedly with Brittany J. Prayers going up every single day. Mom of 6 with a heart so strong. Real one here, you cannot go wrong. Facts matter, opinions, welcome. Prayers up. Allegedly with Brittany J. Come, prayers up.
Apparently, we got people that like to zoom in.
Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Allegedly with Brittany J. Let us get into it.
Hello. Welcome back, everyone. Hold on one second. Let me get this background right. This is not the right background for this channel. There we go. Hello. Well, look at there. Brown Eyed. Miss Brown Eyes, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome back to Club Mabel. I appreciate you very much. And Just My Girls gifted a membership as well. Look at that. Starting out with, I think we got 2 memberships. Oh, wow. Just My Girls gifted 2 memberships. Thank you so much. We got 3 new members already. Thank you very much, Just My Girls. I appreciate that. You are such a sweetheart. You did not have to do that. If you were gifted from Just My Girls, please tell her thank you. How awesome is that? Just My Girls, thank you so much. Brown Eyes, how awesome is that I'm not sure. I know Brown Eyes was a member, so I'm not sure. And it doesn't matter either way it goes. I'm grateful, so please don't take this the wrong way. I just want to make sure that I'm, I get it right. I thought you were already a member. So if you were, forgive me, and maybe you were, it's an upgrade because I know it doesn't tell me the difference. So not sure, but either way, I am thankful and very grateful and humbled. Thank you so much for staying with me. And she re-upped. Okay, Carolina Moon, thank you. Thank you, Just My Girls. You are very much appreciated. I hope you know that, as all of you are. Thank you, Just Jana. You guys, thank you for the gifts. I hope y'all are doing okay. I try to do a day live this morning. Well, I'm not even sure if you would call it this morning. It was more like this afternoon. I mean, early afternoon. And for those of you that were there, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming I know that a lot of you are either in another country, like we got a lot of Australian subscribers. Oh my god. I'm not going to argue with the dumb people. Especially over something so stupid. It doesn't count as a. I'm going to explain this one time just because I understand what the document says, but I talk to the judge and the prosecutor myself. They have to explain it to you and break it down to you. And that was one of the questions I asked. Is this a guilty plea? No. No, it is not. It may say that on the paper, but in a few months, it's a prayer for judgment. And in a few months, when the they see that the kids aren't missing school, like they don't have a bunch of unexcused absences, and it's really not the kids, I guess it's just I don't know, whatever. My kids both, I don't know, it was for one kid that I went. But anyway, when they see that my kid isn't missing school, then it goes away. There's no court cost, there's no restitution, there's no charges, there's no nothing. It's not a guilty plea, it's a prayer for judgment. The courts make a deal with you. You don't plead guilty. You don't have any consequences. It's like, hey, you've never been in trouble before. We'll throw you a bone. Do this, and you walk away with nothing on your record. And they're going and they're pulling up the papers, and because it says guilty on the paperwork, they're like, oh, she lied. Okay, well, think what you want to think. I don't care. I don't owe any of you anything, period. It's not your kids. It's not your life. It's not anything. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's nothing to you whatsoever. Nothing. None of it. Zero, zip, zilch, nada. Ask yourself why you're so hyper focused. The fact that you're going to go to my court and dig, the fact that y'all know what my court date was, the fact that you knew what day my kids went back to school, the fact that y'all were over there talking about it while I was in the middle of court. Come on. You got to realize how crazy you look. I'm not the problem here. Y'all are. Good Lord. It is absolutely an invasion of privacy. It's more than that, reality. It's stalking. It's you're not entitled to anyone else's life. You're just not. Sorry to break your hearts, but that's not how this works. Anyway, that's it. That's all. If people don't understand what I'm explaining, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. It's not a big deal to me. And also, saying that I don't take accountability, going to court, accepting my consequences, that's taking accountability. So, what are you talking about? Learning from it and not making that same mistake again. That's accountability. Let me see. Hey, Just Nicole. Let me say hey to everybody. Thank you, Just My Girls, again. You guys are awesome. And look, that you making me miss gifts from my friends. I don't care about nothing. None of y'all over there. Leave and do go Go bark up someone else's tree, freaking weirdos. Just Jana.
Bark up these nuts.
Oh my God, stop. Thank you, Just Jana, for the flower. I appreciate that. Wait a minute, I saw another one. Oh, Opal Sis, thank you so much for the floating heart. I appreciate it. Hey, Dee Dee, what's going on? Hey, DJ. Hey, Brown Eyes. Come on in, everybody. We're about to get. Y'all going to go ahead and. Yeah. Y'all got to go.
Start early, man.
Let me go ahead and drop the link.
Back on school schedule and everything. I'll go check that out.
I just, yeah, she's in. Hold on. Well, yeah, go ahead. I dropped the link. Y'all, I'm going to go ahead and offer trigger warnings for tonight. It's going to be a little rough or a lot of rough. The topic is the Siders case. Hey, Jiggy. Hi, sweet lady. What's up, D? Cool? How are you? Hope you're doing good. Hi, Joan. Good to see you, beautiful lady. Oh, my goodness. Joan Kelly. Are you in the Discord? You're not in the Discord. Are you? If you're not in the Discord, Joan, you need to be in the Discord. Is Joan not in the Discord? I don't think so. Joan, do you want to join? You need to be in our Discord with us. I can't believe you're not in Discord. You've been here like what? You're one of the longest standing subscribers. You belong in the Discord. I can't believe you're not. Brittany, you are one of the strongest ladies I know. Keep your head up, Jiggy. You know what? So are you, lady. So are you. And thank you. What's up, Josh Duncan? Miss Joan, I'm going to have to message you. I'm going to have to get you in the Discord. We can't not have Joan. That's like not having one of the immediate family members at a family dinner. Just not right.
Don't even acknowledge any of the tolls, Missy.
Hey, I bet you wish you could distract me, but you're not. You're just gonna get blocked. Block, baby.
Kick rocks, kick rocks, kick rocks.
Block, 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 block. Oh, I bet you think the stream is about you, don't you? Don't you? Nope. Nope.
Hi, everybody. It's good to see you all.
Trying. Keep on trying. This train gonna keep on rolling. Joan says, like, not having the old lady at the time. Yes, Joan, you got to be there, even without the old lady part.
I'm just all hyper-focused. It's gross.
So what if she sleeps? She's a human. Jeez.
She wasn't, though. She was having problems with the
a couple times I did get sleepy last night, but my audio was going out too. So, I mean, come at me, bro. What do you want me to do? Sue me.
Not against the law.
You know what I'm going to start doing? Every time they come in and they make an accusation, I'm just going to be like, yep, you're right. Now what? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're dead flat wrong, which 99.9.5% they are wrong most of the time. Yeah, but even when they're dead wrong, I'm just going to go, yep, you're right.
Now what?
Now what? Now what? Who cares? All right.
She likes that little ocean.
The
machine.
ocean, yeah, she does love
What's
that
it
little
called?
thing. I don't know. It's a Fisher Price thing. I don't know. Now that we can't use the jumping Jimmy, I never have taken it out of the box.
I wasn't on the live last night. I was asleep.
Yeah.
I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Just return it. Get a new one.
Was you sick or you just tired? Yeah, I was
Tired.
gonna get it.
I've been getting stuff ready for the holiday season, so
Already?
yeah. I've got a
What
lot
are
to
you
go through.
doing?
I got a lot to go through. I have like 20,
Jeez.
25 totes of holiday stuff.
You and Diana are unaliving me over here, man. Jeez. She said something earlier today. Diana, are you here? She said something today about next month. She's what did she say? Oh
Gotta get her
yeah.
stuff ready.
Starting September, she starts preparing for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well, you got to.
Maybe I need to take a page out of y'all's book.
You got to start getting stuff earlier because everything's so darn expensive.
Well, I tell you that is the major thing because of the prices. Everything's expensive. But second thing, if you don't go get it a few months earlier, the shit's gone.
Right.
They put Halloween stuff out in August.
Yeah.
So by the time that early October comes, it's gone.
Oh, I'm not decorating right now. I'm just getting all my stuff out ready.
Dry ass turkey. Just.
We need to figure out we don't have to eat it. We can make our own traditional
I like
meal.
the green bean casserole.
I do like the green bean casserole.
And collards, like fried collards.
Yeah. I like what do they call that? Greasy rice. Have you ever had that?
Before my grandma died, we started just doing chicken.
The what?
We wouldn't even do turkey.
Yes. Craig said he's tired. He don't like the traditional Thanksgiving. He's tired of it. And I'm the
Turkey
same way. Turkey sucks.
Do
I mean, I like
something
turkey on a
else.
sandwich.
Yeah, do prime
That's
rib.
about it. You know what I mean?
I thought about prime rib.
Or
Prime rib for Thanksgiving.
a seafood dinner or something. Do
Or
something different.
seafood, yeah. Could do
I
that.
want a roasted duck.
He wants the damn duck.
Oh yeah, I know.
Duck.
Oh yeah, he didn't get to do it last year, huh?
Or the year before. He keeps asking. You said he didn't get it last year, did he? I said, or the year before. You keep asking.
Work on doing the duck this year.
The damn
Just a
duck.
little duck. Just order it early from the Chinese place, and we can still like do some shit on the grill or something.
Yeah.
All I can think about when he says that is that, remember that 16 Candles movie?
Yeah.
Wasn't it that movie where they go to the Chinese restaurant at Christmas and they have like they make the leftovers look like a foil swan. You know what I'm talking
You
about?
don't have to be a Peking duck. I'll take just a regular roasted duck. You know what I mean?
Roasted
But
duck.
a Peking duck's supposed to be better because
You better think about
air in it, like
pre-ordering
like
that box.
and it makes the air pop, I mean, the skin pop off, and it makes it extra crunchy.
That's crazy.
Did you hear me? You better pre-order that.
I've had some
I
duck
know.
in Hong Kong and shit when I was in the Navy. It's so good, but you only get little pieces of like a bowl of rice. You know what I mean? You don't get a whole. We didn't get a whole one. You just get a little bit of duck.
Or even lasagna.
Yes, long duck dong. You know what I'm talking about.
It tastes like dark meat chicken, but with like some soy seasoning to it. You know?
Yeah.
It's so good. It is crunchy and juicy.
That's right up your alley. That does sound like something you'd like. All right, y'all. I got to let me do my little, welcome everybody.
Why do you think all these white men go duck hunting every year?
Click that thumbs up, y'all.
Good, man. I'm telling you.
I
hadn't had it in a long time.
That's the first thing. Check what you're doing. If you're sitting down, you're watching on your TV, just hop off the couch for 2 seconds and click the thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated.
It looks just like chicken always got more bumps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the chill bump.
Mm-hmm. I've seen a couple of y'all comment and say that y'all
would you eat it?
Were hyping. I don't know.
You try peas, right?
I suppose.
It's just like chicken. I think it's better.
So,
It's
well,
so greasy, you probably can't eat a lot.
thank you all for those of you that are hyping the video, because that helps a lot too. So I think I'm going to try to get some pre-recorded videos out. I got to just try to get a little more on the channel. There was something I was going to say. Oh, I just need to share this. This is completely not true crime and completely off topic, but if we can just segue for 2 seconds and then we'll get right back on topic and we'll talk about our case. I got to share this because I was like, if Diana was here, she'd tell you. Hopefully Diana's getting some sleep. Y'all say a prayer for Diana's son. He's having a
cut now because I keep getting kicked off.
He's having it's not cutting, it's kicking me off.
Sending out prayers to just
I'm joining random matches. I wonder if they kick me out.
Well, she hopefully is asleep now, but Diana was up all night with her son. I'm not going to go into details because that's, I don't like putting anything out without asking.
Yeah.
But her son is not feeling well, and she was up all night with him. And
Prayers.
I mean, she's 24 hours around the clock, and my heart just goes out to her. When I talked to her earlier, she just sounded so exhausted, y'all. And to know Diana, you got to know she is a superwoman. I mean, big time. She's doing it all, and I hate to see her.
I want to say this: rest in peace, Dolly.
Oh,
rest
no,
in peace,
yeah.
Dolly Parton. And she did pass away from cancer.
It was cancer.
Yeah, they finally came out with it.
Oh.
She lived with chronic kidney stones too. Could you imagine?
Man, she did a good job of not letting that be known, because they say kidney stones is like next, the only thing next closest to how it feels to be in labor. Yeah,
giving birth,
child labor.
Just like gallstones are the same way.
Like 80?
Yeah, and they said she had chronic kidney stones all the time.
Yeah.
She's a good for an 80-year-old woman, did she?
I'd say.
Yes. And now she's home with her soulmate, who she was married to for 60 years.
Oh, my goodness. How many kids did she have? I didn't even look.
None. She didn't have any.
She never had kids?
No, ma'am.
Never?
I can't believe that.
No children.
I wonder why. Maybe because of her career.
It was a kidney disease, yes, but they were chronic kidney stones she was suffering.
I can't believe she didn't have kids.
She's just an icon. She's like one of my favorites. She has the most unique voice, personality. She was so giving.
She was funny. That's what I loved about her. Her
personality, yeah.
We might watch some clips about her tomorrow.
Right, in the books. Don't forget the books too. Yes, Nomad. She would help children get books so they could read. Remember? She'd send them out for free.
Mm-hmm.
And then she just opened like a truck stop, like a Buc-ee's, but it's the Dolly. She just opened that.
Did she?
She was
this summer.
I did not know that. Ain't that something?
And she had a hotel too. In Tennessee, of course.
Lord.
Yeah, she helped out. She was very giving. Not another one like her, that's for sure.
She was 80.
Yeah. This year she turned 80.
What the fuck?
Her birthday was January 19th.
To the floor or something.
How many? Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 siblings.
Yep.
11 siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Her sister looks a lot like her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Grammy of 8. That's awesome. Yeah, she'd send you how many? It was for children under 5, and she would send free books every month. That's right.
Oh.
Right. One of them passed away. There would have been 12, Carolina. You're right. So one of them did pass.
I can't. And they're all, every last one of their names were pardoned. So was they full, like
Mhm.
her full brother and sister,
Mhm.
not half?
Mhm.
Goodness gracious. Dolly Parton's sister, Rachel.
Yeah, she was one that looked a lot like her. I'm not sure which kind of cancer that she had, April, but they did finally come out a couple hours ago and stating that she had passed from cancer.
Wow. That makes me
Mine,
sad.
I love the song Jolene.
You know, I just bought a shirt with that on there.
Jolene.
Jolie. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And I like the 9 to 5 because it's spunky and it's fun.
Working 9 to 5. So I can't remember.
What a way to make a living.
Remember, and let me tell you something. Her 70-something-year-old self got right out there on that football field with the rest of them cheerleaders in a damn cheerleading outfit and sung that 9 to 5 song.
She sure did.
Working 9 to 5.
Oh yeah, you could sign Mootsie up for the free books from her.
Oh, I will. Yeah. There's actually one of my and Nomad Beats, thank you for the flower. I appreciate you.
Yeah, they had a very rough upbringing, Joan, you're right. Yep, she lived a long, beautiful life.
Yes, she did. And I'm telling you, everybody's talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it, Jana.
There's gonna be tributes galore coming out.
You know it. There'll be a Dolly movie.
Yep, of course. And I'll be watching it.
Working 9 to 5. Any donations they're asking to give.
Aww. To the little library or donate the books. Aww. That's awesome. Hi, everybody coming in. Be sure to hit that like button.
Yes, so
being there.
That's what we're gonna do real quick. Ask everybody if you can. Hit the like button and also height if you feel that we're deserving of one of your 3 hypes of the week. Please consider hyping this video or another one that you like. They had a did they? They had a tribute tour on ABC. It was really good. Okay, Teresa, I'll have to check that out. DJ says my mom tried singing the 9 to 5. I told her to shush. I said I'd never pay a dime if my mom was a singer. She rolled her eyes at me. That's funny. Hey, Rhonda. Janice says the books are distributed through
your community.
Okay.
Cool.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's awesome. Oh, rest in peace, beautiful Dolly. Rest in peace.
Yes. And like I said, I'll probably do some, we'll
Yeah.
probably go through some clips of hers tomorrow on the backup channel and show some of the interviews she gave where she just cracked me up. Like she's
So
absolutely
close.
hilarious.
Yes, she is. All right, you're ready to get into this? Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Oh my goodness. Trigger
ready as
warning.
I'll ever be.
Trigger warning. That's for sure. I about fell on the floor when I watched some of the news clips on it.
Yeah, and I think I'm trying to think of how I want to start this out. I'm
Just start out with what we knew before and then what we found out.
yeah, because I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people who
Don't know the back story of it.
yeah, hold on a second. Let me oh God.
Just Jana probably.
What?
She said she's probably in heaven saying, "Thank God I can finally take this bra off."
Probably. Probably. My goodness. That's funny.
And she had a reduction.
I bet she did.
She did. She couldn't handle it. Was giving her, they were giving her back problems because she's so tiny. She was only 5 foot, weighed probably 100 pounds, soaking wet.
All right. Give me a second. Let me pull this. I had it pulled up on my chat GBT, but I'm gonna put a picture up for y'all so y'all have something to look at. And then I'm just gonna go through the brief summary. That because I know there's got to be at least somebody, and even if there's not anybody here right this second who doesn't know the what is it?
Really? Of all people.
Hold on.
Oh, she did, huh, GSD? That's cute.
All right, hold on. All right, hang on a second.
Some of you don't know about the updates. Oh, they're shocking.
Yeah, get ready because it's
mind blowing, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is.
And I wouldn't doubt it if there were more coming, more charges.
Oh, for sure.
More counts.
I've got questions for sure. I got lots of questions.
Me too.
So I'm gonna pull this up right here. Let me shit, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry guys, give me a second to get rid of that tab. Okay, hold on a second.
Oh well, Rhonda, you're gonna be in shock.
All right, give me a second. This is going. I don't know why these are showing up.
Oh why is he putting a gag order on this?
Oh, I can. Yeah.
I can tell you why here after we get into it. And I, to be honest, I don't blame him.
I can't find the letter.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
mean, and
just
as much attention as it's drawn to,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, it's
I
not
can't say that
Good brother.
I
Mm-mm.
blame him either. I mean,
This is
ex-
this
and ex-
this is gonna be massive. I'm telling you.
and
Oh my
especially
goodness.
when they're trying to protect and preserve the integrity of a
Yes.
case like this,
Mm-hmm.
where there's so many kids, and then not only
Mm,
that,
yep.
you don't want that.
There's some shit over here.
You-
Well, I'm
Hold
glad to
on a
hear
second.
that, DJ. You continue to have good days. April, I'm going to be honest. I think it is
Well,
going to
you
get
think that-
worse. This is just scratching the surface.
Yeah. So now that I got the picture up,
Yeah, and then you
and
can
then
point out each one, which charges are with whom.
yeah, so we will be going through, and I'll be reading off some documents to you guys as well. We did get a little bit of clarity on how the search warrant in the very beginning
Came about.
it came about, and how basically that's what started all of this.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
what
it's
led
going to
to
be
all of this.
shocking. It's going to be shocking. I'm telling you.
So
Let her read the GPT so she can give you the backstory.
yeah, because I really like how thorough this is.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay.
Go for it. Here we go.
Hold on one second. Okay, hold on one second, guys. I'm here. Give me a minute. All right, hold on.
Dang. Dang.
Damn it. Okay. Shoot. All right, wait, I'm waiting on the results to come up. Okay. Here we go. All right, so first of all, let me just tell you who you're looking at, which most of y'all know. If I'm repeating myself, just go with me, okay? Just lollygag right along with me. Who knows? There might be some detail you don't remember. So this is Gary Siders Jr. Okay. This is to the right of Gary Jr. is his wife, Elizabeth Siders. Okay. To the left of Gary,
Who he married at what age?
didn't they get married at 15? Was it 15? They started dating when she was like 13.
Mm-hmm. And gave birth to her first child at what age? 15 or 16, wasn't it?
Yeah, she was 15
pregnant
or
when
16.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, hold on a second.
Had so much shit on me.
All right, so Damn it. Let me go back up.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Hang on, give me a second, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes, April, they did.
All right, sorry. My son. Can you hear me?
I can hear ya.
Okay, sorry, my son needed me. Caught me off guard. Okay.
Okie doke.
Okay,
many-
so here we go. We
how
are
many-
ready.
Hold on. How many pregnancies did she have?
Oh
You're
my
gonna
God. We had
I
oh my God,
believe
because
she
some
had,
died.
huh?
Some of them died. So so we have 16 live children.
And she apparently gave one away before at like age 13, apparently.
So 17, 8, and then we have twins, right? Was it twins
But yeah.
who were deceased? So I think she had 18 or 19 children in total. That's with deceased and alive.
Possibly 20.
Possibly, yeah. So we'll say
Yeah.
18, between 18 and 20
There
to
you
be
go.
honest, right? 18 and 20. Okay. So let me go ahead and read the summary to you guys. And we will watch the prosecutor too, talk about the charges. Like it's not just going to be a night of I'm just reading to y'all. It's going to be more than that. No, mad. Is that yeah, how are you, Nomad? I hadn't seen you in a minute. That's enough to drive anyone insane. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. So it says absolute. Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay. Gary Siders Jr., that's the individual right here that we're looking at in front and center. Egghead here, right? Gary Siders Jr. and Elizabeth Siders are the parents at the center of this case. Gary's parents, Gary Siders Sr. and Christina Siders, this is Christina, this is Gary Sr., Gary's parents. This is Christina and Gary, who also were indicted. They were arrested along with Elizabeth and Gary Jr. So it says Gary's parents, Gary Siders Sr.'s and Christina Siders, were also living in the Hamden, Ohio residence and are charged in connection with the children's alleged conditions. On June the 30th, 2026, investigators executed a search warrant at 182 Omer Street in Hamden, Benton County. What makes this story unusual is the authorities say that they weren't initially there because of the 16 children. The investigation that ultimately brought police to the house and begun months earlier and involved allegations of sexual offenses. I'm going to read that back. I'm going to read that again. The investigation that ultimately brought police to the house had begun months earlier and involved allegations of sexual offenses. When investigators entered the residence, they discovered 16 children ranging from approximately 18 months of age to 18 years old. Ugh. Authorities subsequently described the conditions as horrific. Reporting based on official statements says the children were found crowded into a approximately 12 by 12 foot room. Several required hospitalization. So I'm going to stop right there for just a second because I've always wondered something about that, right? I wonder, did they stay in that room all the time?
Apparently.
Like my original thought, or cops came, they threw all the kids in that room and told them to be quiet, don't say nothing, like trying to hide them.
They were living in that room.
That one room?
Yes.
Okay. How the hell that worked, I will never know. Hey, Rhonda.
What city was it in Ohio?
Hamden, 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 like with a H. Okay. This is crazy. Authorities, describe the house as horrific. Reporting based on official statements says the children were found crowded in approximately a 12 by 12 foot room. Several required hospitalization. Dang, this is okay. Let me see. The Ohio Attorney General confirmed that all 16 children were removed and placed in temporary state custody. Some were treated and released from the hospital, while others required higher levels of medical care and were initially reported in serious condition. But the investigation actually began in 2025. In December of 2025, the Benton County Sheriff's Office asked the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigations Special Victims Unit to investigate allegations that 2 children had been SA'd. So that's now we're getting a little bit more detail because of the indictment. Hold that. Let me grab her bouncy. Sorry, but y'all can marinate on that one because for any of you that didn't know that, let me say it one more time. The investigation started back in December of 2025. The Benton County Sheriff's Office asked the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation Special Victims Unit to investigate allegations that 2 children had been SA'd. Wow. Wow,
This is
wow,
the
wow. Okay.
initial reason why they came to the resident. This is the initial reason why they came to the resident.
Yep.
To collect DNA.
Be right back.
We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're trying to present this to you in segments. But no, the 2 children are not in the residence. But it gets worse. So just hold on. What we know at the moment doesn't include the children in the house, but we don't know if that could possibly be something in the future. We're not there yet. But as it stands, 2 children outside the home. Again, she's going to tell you more when she comes back. Well, you guys just wait. You're going to be really pissed off. April? I don't think so. Wait till you hear. Thought that way in the beginning, but not now. Hi, everybody coming in. Good to see you. Be sure to hit that like button on your way in. We appreciate you being here. It's going to be a heavy topic tonight, guys. So I'm just giving you forewarning. Jiggy, I have 5.
All right. Sorry, we're good now.
Mm-hmm.
We should be prepared. Mootsie might say hello to y'all for a little bit. I don't know. She's sitting on my knee, so she's bright-eyed, bushy-tail this evening. Okay.
Here we go, guys.
Oh, you gotta give me my hair back. Okay. All right. Let me see. Now here's where it gets really graphic and interesting, but not in a good way, right?
Right.
There are essentially 3 interconnected investigations here. Let's see. Wait a minute. How did I skip so much? Give me a minute. We don't want to skip. Okay. Down there. No, they were down there. Wait a minute. Where did I put them?
You were at the area of the 2 that were indicted.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. The Ohio Attorney General confirmed that all children were removed. Wait a minute. Yeah, we were right. We're right here. But the investigation actually begins in 2025. Okay. Okay. All right. This is one of the biggest developments from the new indictments. Okay, she's staring at you big time. All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to give her back. Give me a sec. I'm sorry. 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Please be patient, everybody. She's gotta take care of the little baby. Little Mootsie.
We are gonna do this. If it's the last thing I have to do, we'll try this again. Okay, because I've been waiting to do this, cover this. Okay, I apologize profusely, and I'm so sorry, y'all. And if anybody new was listening to this, let me just tell you this. If you are new and you don't know anything about my channel, I am no big true crime person. What do you call it? I am no, compare me to whoever you want. I'm not that. I am a nightly true crime channel that we just talk and discuss the cases. We watch Grizzly and people like we watch people like Grizzly and Lone Crime and Pascal and all that. We watch them and then we come here and talk about it. Okay, I'm an underling, so I don't come here and pretend or try to act like I'm, an aspiring journalist or anything like that. So I say all that to say I'm downgrading myself because I don't want to be held to that standard because I'm a mama who barely has time to even speak. And there will be lots of interruptions. And this is definitely not a perfect stream by any means. I never will proclaim to be. But if you are an average citizen, just like I am, who just likes to talk about true crime, or an average person is not citizen, but an average person, and you want a place to hang out where good people are there every night, then yeah, I'm your Huckleberry. There, that's it. That's all. Okay, let me see. How ready to get back in it?
Ready.
And I would also want to just say this real quick. I probably need to put this, and I probably should have put this before. I apologize. Trigger warning. This is a graphic one. If you are sensitive to topics of child SA and anything of that like, this probably is not the stream for you at all. And listen, don't do that. Don't do that. She said, interesting. She said, here is where it gets interesting. I'm sorry, but nothing about this case is interesting. Interesting doesn't always mean
What?
you're giddy and happy and, oh, let's talk about it. Interesting is when you're curious about something and it something catches your mind and makes you think.
Right.
I obviously don't mean something negative or something, you know, it's not nefarious. My God, stop. You're here. Obviously, you're interested. You're here. Ember says, I have my 2-year-old granddaughter for the night. Big sister is getting a cast. Oh, is she okay, Ember?
Your interpretation is completely different. So sorry for
Yeah,
that.
if somebody plans to hold me to my every single word and crucify me for them, then this is probably not the place for you either.
Right.
I don't see anything wrong with it, Laura. I'm sure Brittany didn't mean anything bad at all. That word may just be a part of her vocabulary.
Interesting in the fact that you would not believe that it's actually going this direction. That's what that word means. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not sure what am I supposed to say.
It's all right, Britt. Just continue on, sweetie.
Jeez. Hey, Extra Pickles. Good to see you. All right, let me see. Okay. So the investigation actually begins in 2025. This is one of the biggest developments from the new indictments. There are essentially 3 interconnected investigations. 3. In December of 2025, the Benton County Sheriff's Office asked the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigations and Investigation Special Victims Unit to investigate allegations that 2 children had been SA'd. That investigation eventually resulted in charges against 2 other men, Josh Saunders and Brandon Henderson Sr. During that investigation, authorities say they learned information that caused BCI to open another investigation in March 2026. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
The second investigation involved allegations of unlawful sexual conduct with a minor. And this time, investigators focused on Gary Siders Jr. and Elizabeth Siders. That investigation eventually brought the law enforcement to the Omer Street house.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they came to finding the children. That's how the search warrant started.
They weren't there for the 16 children. They were there for him to get the DNA. And discovered the children living in deplorable conditions, living in a 12 by 12, lack of food.
Yeah.
And then
I
that
cannot-
led to another investigation, right?
Yeah, I
Yep.
see it too.
Okay.
Now, what's interesting is from all intents and purposes,
you
what it
just
seems
go
like,
back.
and the more we look into it,
I don't think you have.
there are other people from outside of the house who are victims.
There's going to be more
you
information
just be
coming
able to
about the charges, and you'll
Talk
be
to the
shocked.
mailman and just take us back.
Yep.
So that
No,
answered
I'll hold him until
Jiggy's
you go back.
question. At this time, Jiggy, we're not aware of that yet, if that's the case.
It's good as long as
They're
we've
still
got.
investigating.
All right. Okay, so that investigation eventually brought law enforcement to the Omer Street house. And once they entered the house, they discovered the 16 children. So the sequence is basically SA investigation equals information about Gary and Elizabeth triggers the second investigation, search warrant at Siders' house, which led to the discovery of the 16 children, which equals a massive child endangerment case.
Crazy. Yes, the warrant had to do with getting his DNA.
Yep, hold on a second. Shoot. Okay. About to say. So, I'm pulling it.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much, y'all. It's so much. This is crazy. Like, it just goes and goes and goes. Okay, and I think I'm gonna pull up the what I can of the indictment too. I'm hearing that you can't get it all. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to get what I can.
Mm-hmm.
See, bear with me, y'all. This is heartbreaking. Okay. All right, here we go. The second investigation involved allegations of unlawful sexual conduct with a minor, and this time investigators focused on Gary Siders Jr. and Elizabeth Siders.
Did you hear that?
Huh? Shit.
Did you hear
Just dropped
that?
my headphones. Hold on. Girl, you gotta stop sticking. Hold on. You gotta
Go
stop
check on her.
sticking your hand in your mouth. Hold on. She scared the crap out of me coughing.
Yeah, go check on her.
I'm right here. She's right here with me. I just did. Say what you just said.
I said, did they hear that? Both parents.
Both, not just one. No.
Both of them.
Everybody was looking at her like she was a victim.
No,
who
she's
might have
not.
been. No. Mm-mm.
No, she's not a victim. They have charges against her as well.
Yeah, she's not a victim because they would have never thrown these on her if not
And I
without whatever they have.
believe another too, but we'll wait because you're going to read the charges here in a little bit.
All right, here we go. What investigators allege about Gary and Elizabeth sexually? Okay. 2 counts of sexual battery, 3rd-degree felonies each. 2 counts of unlawful sexual conduct. Let me see. With a minor 3rd-degree felonies. Jeez. Elizabeth Sider received the exact same 4 charges, y'all. That speaks volumes. 2 counts of sexual battery in the 3rd degree felonies. 2 counts of unlawful sexual conduct with a minor 3rd degree felonies. According to the Ohio Attorney General. Wait a minute.
Remember, that's on top of the 16 charges of neglect and the stuff that goes with the house for the kids.
Right.
And I believe, wasn't one of the other ones charged with it too? I know one of them's got 19 charges and the other one has 16. Yeah, the grandma, I think.
What? I missed that part.
Yeah, I was listening to one of the news stations.
Oh my God. Okay. I've got the court
Okay.
the website and all that. Okay. Elizabeth Siders received the exact same charges as him.
Mm-hmm.
According to the Ohio Attorney General, the indictment alleges that the sexual conduct occurred sometime between January and September of 2022. Authorities say, huh?
Were they weren't in that residence. They were at the other residence.
I'm not sure.
Remember the one where they moved from? They were on the run?
Yep. But listen to this though. Hold on, because hold on 1 second, y'all. Wait a minute, my kid just come in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not a victim, everybody. She's a perp, just like him.
Just like him. I mean, and so this whole,
Yep.
I mean, and it had me fooled there for a while too. I thought she was too. Okay. Authorities say that the alleged victim was more than 10 years younger than Gary and Elizabeth and was not a member of their immediate family.
Mm-hmm.
My God. So it's somebody outside of the home.
Yeah, 2 of them. There was 2 of them.
Authorities. Wow. Okay. Authorities say the alleged victims were more than 10 years younger than them. That's an important correction to some of the speculation surrounding the case. Based on the state's current public description, these particular sexual offenses charges do not allege that one of Gary and Elizabeth's own children was the victim. The actual indictment is important because it should tell us considerably more about how prosecutors are applying the two different statutes.
Mhm.
So then let's see. Okay, on June the 30th, the June the 30th discovery then became a third investigation. Authorities say 16 children were living inside the residence. All right. My goodness gracious. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. The children's ages reportedly range from 18 months to 18 years, as y'all know. The state's August announcement says investigators believe that the children suffered serious physical harm. Some of the medical situations was extremely, let me see. All right, some of the medical situations was extremely serious. Initial official report said several children required continued hospitalization after being removed. Later reporting indicates that the children are now safe and have been placed in foster care. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Mhm.
All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, so later reporting indicates that the children are now safe and have been placed in foster care, although after that makes me sad. Although detailed information uh about their conditions are understandably have not been publicly released as they wouldn't. That's natural.
Mhm.
Let's see. Okay, so this says the new okay, this is all right.
Mhm.
Okay. Wait 1 second. There's way more, y'all. Just give me a second. All right. The new child endangerment charges. This is another place where things have changed substantially. All right, here we go for the update on this.
Mhm.
When the 4 adults were arraigned on July the 1st, each initially faced 16 second-degree felony counts of endangering children, but those were the initial charges. The August 21st grand jury indictment superseded and changed that picture completely. Gary Siders Jr. The grand jury indicted him on 19
Mhm.
child endangerment counts. 19.
Mhm.
Two felonies in the second degree plus 10 plus 7 misdemeanors equals 19 counts.
Mhm.
2 felonies in the second degree, 10 felonies in the third degree, and 7 misdemeanors.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yep.
Elizabeth Sider receives exactly the same, you guys.
Yep.
Exactly the same. 2 felonies in the second degree, 10
10
felonies in the third, and 7
misdemeanor.
in the first.
It's misdemeanor.
Misdemeanors.
Yep. And
Gary,
next,
Gary Jr.'s mother receives 2 felonies.
19.
Yep.
Same
10,
thing.
same exact thing, and 7
Told you.
misdemeanors.
Told you. The
Gary
mother.
Sider Sr., get this. Gary Sider Sr. receives 10 felonies in the third, 6 misdemeanors, is 16 counts.
Yep.
So
he only
he's
gets
not.
to 16. Yep. It's the mom.
So I'm very interested in. Let's talk about that for a minute. Why is it that senior, Gary
And
Sider Sr.
his mom. Hi, Keith. Good to see you. And his mother have the same charges as does the wife.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, think
Mhm.
about it. So they have 3 additional charges on them.
I was in shock too when I heard it. I was like, "What? What? Wait a minute. Let me hear that again." I had to
Yep.
listen to it twice.
I'm not gonna go over all of them, but I'm gonna say it one more time. Gary Jr., Elizabeth, and
His mother.
Christina, the mom. I don't know why I can't say that. They all have 19 counts total.
The same.
19 charges total. Right?
Mhm.
2 felony in the second and 10 felonies in the third.
And 7 misdemeanor. Whereas the grandpa only has the 16.
Yep. Grandpa only has 16.
That's what I said. It's gonna get crazy.
Get very dicey. Okay. So with that being said, and there's an important legal detail here. Okay. The Attorney General says that some counts are charged in the alternative. All right. So, prosecutors can charge alternative employment.
Hi, shortcake girl. Good to see you.
Hi, shortcake. All right. Y'all do me a favor, click that thumbs up if you don't. Well, I don't even know. I feel weird even asking for you guys to do that at this moment. Honestly, this is such a but it's nice to see everybody. Okay, here we go. And there's an important legal detail here. The Attorney General says that some counts are charged in the alternative. That means that we shouldn't interpret 19 counts as necessarily represent 19 oh my lord. Wait a minute. 19 separate alleged incidents or 19 victims. So we should not interpret 19 counts as necessarily representing
19 separate.
Yeah, hold on one second. The Attorney General, I cannot wait till I get my glasses because I swear I've got like some type of where the letters run together when I'm trying to read without them. All right, the Attorney General says some counts are charged in the alternative, okay? That means we shouldn't interpret 19 counts as necessarily representing 19 separate alleged incidents. Okay. Okay, hold on. Girl, you're good. Okay, prosecutors can charge alternative theories concerning the same alleged conduct and ultimately present those theories to court. What? Prosecutors can charge alternative theories concerning the same alleged conduct. Wow. Okay. That's another reason getting the actual indictment is so important. Gary Jr. also had a separate hold on. Gary Jr. also had a separate public indecency case. Remember, this is what we all thought that they came to the house about.
Yep.
There's another piece of that can be easily mixed up with the larger case. Gary Jr. is separate. Okay. Gary Jr. were separately charged with 4 counts of public indecency. The alleged incidents were dated. A warrant was issued, was dated on July the 30th. Hang on a second. Let me grab her. I'm going to try to hold her and do this. I'm dropping my damn phone. Hang on.
I'm good. Yeah.
I'm going to have to.
Yeah, Dusty, he has some medical issues. Yeah, for sure. He's in the hospital undergoing treatment. Ruh-roh. She'll be back with us in a minute.
Vinton County on Omer Street. There have been a lot of speculation and questions regarding the June 30th presence on Omer Street in Hamden. These indictments provide some insight into the ongoing investigation.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Those ads. Ugh, Lord.
Possible. Speaking of kids. As an investigation into
The whole damn time it was muted. Ow. Gosh.
For you, it was. I mean, we were listening to the police officer.
So I hate StreamYard. Everything just freaking frustrates me because I hate StreamYard because I'm already ADHD as it is. And then StreamYard does things to trigger that, make it worse. It just, every which way it messes me up. Okay. So I'm going to go through a little bit of this. I figured we'll go ahead and play this while I calm her. And then we can go back to the information that I have. But this drops a lot of information. We can go through and commentate over it.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
Here's Vinton County Prosecutor William Archer with the news.
These cases began as an investigation into family child sex abuse. Law enforcement sought the DNA of Gary Siders Jr. related to the child sex abuse case. Once Siders Jr. was located, search warrants were executed to secure his DNA for genetic testing. Upon serving the search warrants for the child sex abuse case, the existence and condition of the 16 children at the Omer Street house became known. The child sex abuse cases involve intra-family relations and do not pose a risk to the general public, and I would also add, does not involve human trafficking. This case all started with diligent Dollar General clerks calling authorities with concerns over children they observed. We ask the public to be mindful of the circumstances around them, especially involving children. We continue to ask for the public's respect for the rights and privacy of the child victims in this case. I'd like to add a thank you to the Vinton County Sheriff's Office and BCI for their investigative efforts, which have been amazing. This case is going to be prosecuted by myself, Kara Keating, Assistant Attorney General, and Annika Collins, Highland County Prosecuting Attorney. Thank you.
So the prosecutor says this case involves family members. Vinton County Sheriff Ryan Kane elaborated on the investigation and how it started.
A Vinton County grand jury today has issued indictments in 3 criminal cases involving sexual abuse and child endangerment. These charges stem from criminal investigations conducted by the Vinton County Sheriff's Office and the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigations, BCI. The cases are being prosecuted by the Vinton County Prosecutor's Office with the assistance from the Highland County Prosecutor's Office and the Ohio Attorney General's Special Prosecutions Unit. In December of 2025, at the request of the Vinton County Sheriff's Office, BCI's Special Victims Unit opened an investigation into allegations of sexual abuse involving 2 children. Information obtained in this investigation prompted BCI in March of 26 to open a second investigation, this one involving allegations of unlawful sexual conduct with a minor. On June 30th, authorities executed a search warrant at a residence in Hamden, Ohio, and Vinton County on Omer Street. There have been a lot of speculation and questions regarding the June 30th presence on Omer Street in Hamden. These indictments provide some insight into the ongoing investigation. However, to preserve the integrity of the ongoing investigation and to protect the victims, I conclude my statement here. I am thankful for the work of my deputies and our fellow partners at BCI. We will continue to pursue justice in these cases.
The grand jury has indicted Gary Siders Jr. and Elizabeth Siders on 4 felony charges each, 2 counts of sexual battery and 2 counts of unlawful sexual conduct with a minor. I've learned law enforcement learned of Gary Jr. and Elizabeth during a separate sex abuse investigation that started back in December of 2025. Okay, so to really dig into these breaking new details, I want to bring in Ron O'Brien. He is the former Franklin County prosecutor at Franklin County, surrounds and is part of Columbus, Ohio. So Ron, thank you so much for coming on. Just first of all, your reaction to both Gary Siders Jr. and Elizabeth Siders being charged with sex crimes involving minors.
Well, that was somewhat telegraphed, as we talked about the other day, by
Yeah.
the statement of the prosecutor from Vinton County in opposing reduction of bond for Elizabeth. And so we knew something was coming. What seems surprising about this, and it is really unclear as to who the alleged victims are, it looks like the indictment or charges against the two siders go back to 2022, the first quarter of 2022, against unnamed victims, but they were related to the investigation of the other two people indicted on sex offenses today. Curiously enough, the press release indicates that the victims were not a member of the immediate family of the siders, but at the same time,
So they're not immediate family members, but of family members. You still with us, Britt? Are you muted? Are you
And I'm
muted?
Of course I
muted?
am. It doesn't say.
They said, she said when she came on, she said it was family members.
So that was what I was saying. Okay, remember when her brother came out?
Yes.
Like this whole time we've been thinking they were isolated from the world.
Right.
But when her brother came out, he specifically said that he had seen her like a month or two prior and that he didn't like Gary.
Right.
So I say all that to say, could it be a niece or something like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But if people are seeing them, how in the hell how did they go unscathed? Because, I mean, you're talking about kids emaciated. Emaciated.
Looky-loos.
Go ahead.
Looky-loos.
Yeah, Laura is streaming you and saying you're nodding out and that they are using a Nerf gun to wake you up.
My goodness,
I
liar.
wish someone would strike her. She would 100% strike.
Liar.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
We're doing true crime. Go away.
I'm nodding out and they're using a Nerf gun to wake me up. Bro.
Go strike her.
I have heard it all, man. And you're stealing my Laura, do you not have any respect? You're gonna sit there and you're gonna snipe my true crime and use it for drama? 16 children. And you're gonna use that for drama?
Whose parents are up on SA charges. Wow. Says right there on the bottom.
That's shameful.
Mom and Dad indicted on S charges.
statement given by the county prosecutor would seem that perhaps they were. So that's something that you and others are going to have to dig into and clarify.
Yeah, we're digging into that for sure and clarifying. And I want to read what the press release says. It says the indictment alleges that between January and September 2022, the defendants engaged in sexual conduct with a minor more.
Next is Lelia, and I got the color black
And another
white,
one.
pink.
Yeah,
We
they have a
also
lot
have
of
different
ads.
Than 10 years younger than their own age. The victim is not a member of their immediate family. So it said, that he said, this says not a member of the immediate family. However, the prosecutor said this was an intra-family thing. So are we left to believe it's not their own children, but potentially
Family members.
another child in the family.
Right.
And at least since the two investigations were tied, the ones for which the indictment on the sex offenses against the Siders today arose from the investigation of the other two men indicted in the case. It may be that the same victims are involved, and that in the course of the first investigation, the victims relayed that the Siders also were involved either with the knowledge of the two other men and also indicted today, or whether or not they was a follow-up.
And I've learned that investigation 1, which involves Josh Saunders and Brandon Henderson, this is investigation 1 that it began in December of 2025. The information about Gary Siders Jr. and Elizabeth Siders was developed from that investigation. So that is
which would be them essaying someone separately that's not their kids.
Right, but family member.
So gross. So then that gives me a plethora of other questions to ask, you know? Like, where did that happen at? Because you ain't bringing back nobody to that house? Like,
she's apparently saying bad things. I would strike her ass.
I'm going to. I'm absolutely.
I'm
I'm not only going to strike her for sniping my content, but I'm also going to be striking her for community guidelines for harassment, bullying and harassment. It's enough. It's absolutely enough.
We're doing true crime.
And if it don't go through, I'll do it until it does. I'm done. Just give me when I don't have my hands full, I'll get it. I'll take care of it. Shame.
Craig, take her for a minute.
Absolute shame. All right. Sorry, Brittany. I'll stop. She wasn't. Wait a minute. What?
She is.
She wasn't sniping then, but usually does. No, you're fine, Dee Dee. You didn't do anything wrong. It's her. It's her telling people that I am sleeping over here and they're using a Nerf gun. Like, you're just making stories up.
No, why do they keep lying? Then they turn around and say that you lie. They're the ones that are lying.
Oh, I'm going to, Ange. All right. Let's keep going.
We are using fair use, and we are stopping. You know what? If you can see my middle finger, there's my middle finger. Gee, I'm sick of it. She's horrible.
I know. Don't even.
Check your messenger.
All right. Let's keep going. We got this, y'all.
No, play it and go check your messenger.
What led the law enforcement officers initially to that house on June 30th. People were saying, oh, it's because they went there for a public indecency warrant for Gary Jr. I think you and I knew the whole time, and I've been saying the whole time, no, they didn't go there with a search warrant for a public indecency case. This was going to be much more serious.
Yeah, and I think we both kind of concluded that at the time, based on the conduct of the investigators. You don't have the Ohio Attorney General down in Vinton County for a warrant on a exposing case. And it's interesting how that exposing case may tie in with these subsequent charges. The only thing I can try and extrapolate from this is either the two men that are charged in the case as well are providing information to the prosecutor and the attorney general that led them to the ciders, or alternatively, the victims in that case provided information that the two men not only perped on them, but that the ciders were involved in sexual misconduct with them. Either of those options would tell me is likely as to how they got on the doorstep of the ciders with the search warrant this summer.
And, you know, we still have pieces of this puzzle that we are assembling. One thing that really piqued my interest was that William Archer, the Vinton County prosecutor, said that alert Dollar General employees contacted law enforcement about their concerns about some of the children that they saw with Gary Jr. and Elizabeth Siders. They were very concerned. And so it seems like potentially we may have had a couple of different things going on here. We have Dollar General employees, and then we also have this investigation one where information is gathered and gleaned about the couple. And all of that was enough to potentially get this search warrant for the house on June 30th.
Yes, and at least it's probably the addition of all that kind of information, potentially from co-defendants, victims on the first case, and the children may have said something at the Dollar General to an employee there that piqued their interest and passed it on to law enforcement. And then they were already looking into the matters the other two men and the ciders had been involved in going back. That's 4 years that the alleged misconduct in that case is alleged to occurred.
Yep.
Save time creating content and generate a high-quality clone of your voice with 11 Labs. Change the way you record podcasts, voiceovers, and branded content with the #1 AI-powered voice-generating
Good old
technology.
AI.
Stop searching for the perfect voice and stop wasting time
Kick
re-recording
rocks,
take after take.
AI. Cloning your
Try
voice.
11 Labs for free and start elevating your content today.
No. Nope.
What's very interesting to me.
Okay. You're muted.
About this, Ron, you know, I went down to Vinton County, and employees at the Dollar General said to me, you know, I'm really sorry. I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you. And I thought maybe it was a corporate thing. You know, corporate came down on them and said, you know, no, we don't do that. Because a lot of times when you're dealing with these big chains, you know, you have to go through, you know, the corporate media relations office and things of that nature. And now I'm wondering, were these the people that potentially called in to law enforcement?
And that well could be the case. And the law enforcement personnel would have told them not to talk to anybody such as yourself or others.
You know, these allegations involving Gary Jr. and Elizabeth, as you stated, go back years. But as we know, things like this, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's usually a one and done. So the sheriff said that this investigation is ongoing. And we know from the Vinton County prosecutor telling the commissioners we're seeking permanent custody of the children.
All right, wait, what? Who's seeking permanent custody?
I'm gonna back it up a second.
I'm gonna have to back it up. All right, I apologize, y'all. That I got her to sleep.
Okay.
I sat here and rocked her little self.
All right.
My whole shoulder's wet, but I did it. Okay, so back where we were at.
Okay.
Check messenger. Are you asking me, Carolina? And then we're going to get back into the details of this. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, got you, Carolina Moon. I'm going to take care of it.
Please do.
Huh?
I said, please do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little part there, that last sentence is what I want to hear from her.
Yeah, let's go back to that real quick, y'all.
And that Gary Jr.
would have told them not to talk to anybody such as yourself or others.
These allegations involving Gary Jr. and Elizabeth, as you stated, go back years. But as we know, things like this, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's usually a one and done. So the sheriff said that this investigation is ongoing. And we know from the Vinton County prosecutor telling the commissioners we're seeking permanent custody of the children, that's going to happen, and they will more than likely be successful in obtaining permanent custody of the children, especially if there's a conviction on a sex crime. So I'm thinking to myself, if this investigation is ongoing,
so the commissioner's seeking permanent custody. Did you hear that?
Yeah, is that normal?
I don't think it's normal. Maybe because there's so many children. And the charges, of course.
I've got to look more into that. That's interesting. Which is not the most important part of it by any means, but I've just never heard of that. Anybody in chat? Like, is that something that
the commissioner for the state or for their county? I guess it's the state seeking permanent custody.
I'm about to pull it up.
That means nobody in their family will ever be able to.
Now that might be why right there.
Get the children.
To prevent anybody from the family trying, maybe thinking possibly what's it called? Like what family has the burden, you know?
Yes. Well, with the charges, it's being stated that it was family members, not the immediate family, but family members. So seeking that kind of custody keeps the rest of the family from having custody over them. This case is horrific, Amy Lynn. It's gross.
Absolutely. I wanna get back into the what I had pulled up too, if that's okay, because there's lots of facts. Lots. Let me see how chat's doing. All right, can I ask just a second while we're, before we get back into the thick of it all and the disgustingness. Can you guys click that thumbs up if anybody wants to become a member? We have not went live on this channel in the last about 4 or 5 days. We did try last night and it didn't work out so well. So I've got to try my best to build this back up, and it's the final, going into the last week of the month. So if you want to support, it's greatly appreciated. We thank you very much. And also I thank you very much for being here with us tonight, for your continued patience, and especially with this type of topic.
Hi, Lee, and hi, Ange. Good to
Hi,
see
Lee
you.
Zimmerman.
And Caroline Moon, I agree with you. I hope they don't. It's sad enough that they're all going to be split up.
All right. Okay. What should we do? Y'all want to finish this first and then get back. Let's see how long we got.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how long is this one?
Let's see how long we got left on this. Oh yeah.
Did you make any sense?
Just macaroni. You probably
It's
won't like that.
It's almost over.
Yeah, 6 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's go ahead and do the 6 minutes. Here we go. All right, here we go.
Is there going to be more there? Are we going to see potentially more indictments?
Well, at least if they thought they had enough on inter-family sexual misconduct, I would have included it in the indictment today. And so either they don't have enough because it wasn't going on inside the family home, or the children are still in the process of being interviewed.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. I hate these stupid ads. Ugh. That crap. There we go.
Going through social workers and psychological treatment and testing, and they may not want to proceed at this point. They can always, as you know, produce a superseding indictment with new charges, new victims after they're arraigned on this indictment and while it's pending.
Hold on.
Ron, let's move on now to the elder Siders. Gary Siders Sr. is
When doesn't she brown eye? People just can't leave her alone. What happened to the volume, my dear?
I'm here. Hold on a second. Okay. I just want to point this out one more time. Here's these 4 cretins, if you will. Creatures from the Black Lagoon, Blue Lagoon, whatever it is. They look like something that shouldn't have water after midnight.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
The hills have eyes. I don't know, whatever. Lee Zimmerman, thank you so much for the treat, babe. I appreciate you.
God, her and her threats.
That's very
Lord
sweet
have
of you.
mercy.
So what?
Her and her threats. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. Stop sniping.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah, how
Thank
about
you, Lee
that?
Zimmerman, for the 5 gifts. And let me go in.
For the treat? Whoop, whoop.
73
Yep,
years
thank
old.
you. Thank you so much. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Let me get this off. Well, is it just on the... Where's my chat at? Oh, there they are. Swamp Thing. Yeah. Dee Dee says, I hope they get put back in the lagoon. Just say, Dee Dee. Seriously. My God. Now, I want to know why the mother is catching charges that are equally.
Well, obviously, she was doing the same. We'll find out more, hopefully.
Yeah. All right, let's see. I want to know. We're definitely going to look into more with Grandma. Just.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on a second. Damn, let me see.
He's out on a signature bond wearing a GPS
teleported
bracelet.
grandma.
When he was released on that signature bond because of his serious medical issues, the Vinton County prosecutor said, look, he's not a threat to the public. But he and his wife, Christina, the grandparents, have now been indicted. They're facing 2 counts of child endangering felonies in the 2nd degree, 10 counts of endangering children, felonies of the 3rd degree, and then 7 counts of endangering children. Those are misdemeanors. They are not charged with any sex crimes. So how do you see their cases ending up? Because, I mean, they're...
Wait a minute.
She says no, but yeah, we heard it otherwise.
Wait a minute. She's saying that mama and dad don't? The big one? The senior?
The mom, not
The
dad.
grandma? And yeah. No, I read that straight out of
She's got it, yeah.
Okay. All right, hold on a second. Because that's no.
You have the incorrect information there.
All right, hold on a minute. We got to get to the bottom of that because that's important. That's actually a major important. All right, let's see what we can find about the mama or the grandma. I guess I should say grandma.
Yeah, I say grandma.
Okay, so let's see. We have okay, the part that raises the most questions are authorities have encountered this family before. This wasn't the first time.
Hi, Roland Miles. Good to see you. It's been a while.
Hi, and hey, Dusty Rose, Roland Miles, Charlotte's Web. Let me see. Dusty says the mother's getting charged with it because she allowed it to happen and did not stop it or report it. What are you talking about, Elizabeth or the mother,
The
grandma?
The grandma.
Which one? Because I'm seeing grandma's getting charged with equal and
No, you ain't talking.
all right. Let's see what this is saying. Okay. Bear with me, y'all. We're gonna get all the info and the facts that we need. Okay.
No.
This is probably one of the most significant developments since we first discussed the case. Newly obtained Gallia County juvenile records reportedly showed that the child welfare authorities had concerns about the Sider children years before. Years before. So surely it wasn't that house they came to. Okay, so 19 dependency cases arising from 2 earlier what? Wait a minute. 19 dependency cases arising from 2 earlier children. Okay. From 2 earlier children's services and interventions. In 2020, y'all, the first group of cases involved 9 children, according to the records. let me see. The juvenile court determined that the children were dependent and illegal child welfare finding concerning adequate parental care. However, wait a minute. Let me see. I'm trying, y'all. All right, the juvenile court determined that the children were dependent, illegal child welfare finding concerning adequate parental care. Hold on, I'm looking for about. Wait a minute, hold on, look at this. Gary and Elizabeth completed the case plan. Yeah, hold on. The juvenile court determined, okay. Children's Services sought court-ordered supervision. Wow, okay. Let me see, y'all. I'm looking. Goodness gracious. Maybe hold on. This is wild. And what's so crazy about it is going through all this, and I can't get the full. Yeah, the full case documents.
They didn't say any of their children were involved in that stuff.
Hold on. Not that particular one, but I do think they're involved for sure.
Know about them pregnancies.
Oh, no. Not that I'm aware of. I haven't heard anything. Anybody else? Because, I mean, that thought crossed my mind, too, when they said how many.
Just have to wait and see what other information comes out. Oh, Lizzie, that's cool.
Let me see. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me see. I'm just going to pull it straight up. Hang on.
Challenging their competency, or at least their lawyers are saying they may not be competent to stand trial. However, they have not been charged with any sex crimes.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view. Next, I set a priority and a due date.
Yes, it's interesting that the elder citers were not indicted on any.
The grandma is indicted on 19 charges.
I've got something right here. Here we go. Look at this. And I'm going to play this because he's about to talk about that too. But I got something right here that's really interesting. And I don't mean it in that way, obviously. So there's another major legal development here. The court ordered competency evaluations involving members of the family. Gary Jr. and Gary Siders, wait a minute. I'm sorry, Gary Jr. and Christina Siders were ordered evaluations to determine whether they are competent to stand trial. Gary Sr. had previously been ordered evaluated. So they evaluated him already? Let me see. Oh, okay, let me see. All right, let me read that again. Gary Jr. and Christina Siders were ordered evaluated to determine whether they are competent to stand trial. Gary Sr. had previously been ordered evaluated. They must have got on top with him because he had to be was it wait a minute. Okay, Gary and Christina were ordered. Okay, Elizabeth's attorney requested an evaluation addressing competency and, if appropriate, an evaluation related to a possible, let me see. After June discovery, what the hell? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Complaints were brought. Okay, that was the school. Damn, there's so much, y'all. This is crazy. All right. Then Elizabeth's attorney requested an evaluation addressing competency issues, if appropriate, an evaluation related to a probation. Let me see. Possible not guilty by reason of insanity defense. The judge granted that request. Evaluation, competency, an evaluation related to possible, not guilty by reason of insanity. Okay. These concepts are frequently misunderstood. Competency to stand trial concerns the defendant's present ability to understand the proceedings and assist counsel. It does not mean that the court has determined that the person was mentally ill when it is alleged, or when the alleged crimes occurred. Likewise, ordering an insanity evaluation does not mean Elizabeth has been found legally insane. All right, let me see what we got here. Okay. Why information? Well, we know where the case stands right now. Okay, let's see. This is exactly, all right, this is exactly where the case is at right now as we speak. Let me get a sip of my drink. Good Lord.
Oh, that readings?
This is exactly where it's at. As of August the 25th, 2026, this is still a very active prosecution. The biggest development occurred only 4 days ago on August the 21st, when the grand jury returned a new indictment. All right. All right, let me see. Okay, the biggest development occurred only 4 days ago, August 21st, when the grand jury returned the new indictments. Gary Jr., we're looking at 19 child endangerment counts plus 4 newly announced sexual offense counts, in addition to his separate public indecency matter. For Elizabeth, we're looking at 19 plus. Child endangerment counts plus 4 sexual offense counts. Christina and Gary Sr. face their respective child endangerment indictments. The investigation itself also isn't necessarily finished. The Attorney General specifically said, wait a minute. The investigation itself also isn't necessarily finished. The Attorney General specifically said after the indictments, the BCI's investigation will remain active. Oh, goodness. Okay, so the biggest unanswered questions. For your purposes, covering the... Okay, wait a minute. That's talking to me. The things I'd watch particularly, what exactly does 19... The questions matter because there's difference between what officials have said publicly and what journalists have uncovered from historical records and what prosecutors can actually prove. Yeah, let me see. These questions matter because there's difference between what officials have said publicly, what journalists have uncovered from official records, and what
There's a longbow up there.
let me see. Hold on. Hang on, guys. There also has a new substantial second story. Wait a minute. These questions. Wow. There's also now a substantial second story here. The system's previous contact with these children. Court records indicate that the Children's Services interviewed more than once years earlier. The juvenile court found children dependent. The family completed case plans, and the cases were closed. And later, school attendance proceedings ended when the children family couldn't be located.
This guy's playing with his girlfriend.
Oh, that's cool. Let's see. The services intervened more. The family completed the case. Okay, then school attendance. So, y'all, I'm just, for the life of me, CPS has been involved. And what? Nothing?
Mm-hmm. I see that, Ange.
My goodness.
Censor. Not me.
I have about 15 minutes and I gotta go, Britt.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that I got everything too until, I mean, we're not done by any means, but like just a couple of answers to our questions at least. I mean, this is, what the hell did I get myself into? Oh crap.
I told you.
Oh my God, it goes so much further.
Yeah, they kept moving because they kept evading CPS.
All right, let me see. This is crazy. Okay. So I mean that I think pretty much that's where it's at. They okay. Let's just wrap it up in
Continue tomorrow.
Yeah, because this, I mean, whoa.
It's a lot. And I'm sure there's a lot more to come. Yet to come.
If I had my man, I'm telling y'all. So basically, from the way that it's looking, you have this family. They have been avoiding moving and avoiding, you know, anybody in public for years now. The latest CPS,
I think we all got poisoned by the pink shit.
well, as early back, it goes back to 2020.
We need to know more about the 2 other guys that were arrested or indicted.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like this is all insane. So basically, to break it down, in short terms, you have a family who has been essaying,
That pink shit was so hard.
not just
Can't fuck around with that pink shit.
little, like, I mean, Craig, you have a case, right, where I need you to quiet down a little bit so I can explain this.
When you walk through, there's this pink stuff on the ground.
I know, it's not that. I'm just, if you're loud.
If you stay in it, you'll go crazy.
Okay. All right. So
Cthulhu,
you
man.
have this case where
You don't even know Cthulhu.
they have gotten in trouble about other things in the past that led, I guess, that has brought them in contact with CPS. So CPS was very familiar with them, which made them start moving to avoid it, is what it sounds like. And then they're interacting with.
Astro says the other 2 guys are family members.
Everybody died.
And this,
now we're
okay.
watching her lose.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Damn.
So
I'm not buying anything next round.
all right, here's what I'm hung up on. And this is part of what bothers me. Were they bringing family members to their home and doing this? Or was it a single incident that happened? I mean, that's what I want to know.
I'm gonna go. I'll go watch her tomorrow.
No, we're gonna do a bigger deep dive, because I want to see what the significance is with grandma, because as of right now, I'm getting 2 to 3 different stories with grandma. One saying that she's only got the charges that they originally had, another saying that her and grandpa are completely off, and then another saying that she's got the same 16 that Junior and
the 19
Elizabeth have. Well, the 19, yeah, and the grandpa's got the 16. But I also want to know. Wait a minute, no, Astro, I didn't know that they. What I didn't know was that there were outside victims. I thought that he indecently maybe exposed himself to somebody outside, but I didn't realize that. Oh my God. I mean, it's and mama, what the mom getting, and I'm talking about Elizabeth getting the same exact charges. You got to think about that too. What in the world is she doing these things too?
I learned something the other day that kind of pissed me off. Like when chomos go to, or
be careful what you say.
Pedophile TDF files.
Yeah.
Whenever they go to prison and they're males, like males will take care of them.
Right.
But when they go to female prisons, girls don't do nothing about it.
You sure about that?
They said
it's gotta
that's
depend.
what I heard. Like for the most part, they don't take it seriously like males do.
I think it depends on where you go. Because I've heard that some.
Well, they say usually women are just in there trying to ride their time out. They don't want to, take care of somebody, get more time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
So they
maybe-
leave them alone. And so the females get away with it.
Well,
I think women need to step up and start handling that shit.
I think some do for sure.
Your ass
And
about that life.
I think it just depends on where it's at personally. You know what I mean?
They say it's rare. They don't do it.
And that is why, yes, PJ, that's why the kids weren't registered at school, because originally they were, and then the parents had got in trouble for truancy. And as a matter of fact, I got that right here. Hang on a second. Let me tell you what happened there. For us, and if you want to go, baby, you don't have to stay and wait on me. I'm just blabbling. I'm gonna be going here in a little bit.
All right. Yeah, because I got to get up early.
I do too. I got an appointment tomorrow.
Good night, everybody. Good night, dear. Love you.
Good night, love. Thank you. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, girl. Let me see. So here, wait a minute. All right, hold on. Damn it. Oh, thank you to the person that gave me a Cash App. I didn't even see that. You're so awesome. Thank you. Thanks for your support. If you want to put your name in chat, I don't like blasting people, but I love you too. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you.
Good.
All right, let's see. Authorities say the family moved around. All right, so here we go, right here. All right, okay. Here we go. Then came the school attendance case, right? So this was in October of 2021. In October of 2021, another warning sign appeared. Court records obtained by WSAZ show complaints involving 6 of the Sider children. According to those records, the 6 children had allegedly missed every school day of that academic year up to that point. Each had accumulated more than 72 hours. I think it meant to say 72 days. Wait a minute. Shit. Okay. According to those records, the 6 children had, allegedly missed every school day of that year. Each had accumulated more than, it says 72 hours of unexcused absences, but I want to say that's 72 days. Complaints were brought against Gary Jr. and Elizabeth concerning the children's attendance. But authorities then encountered another problem. Shoot, let me see. Let me see.
I'm good.
Let me see. Authorities also said they believe that the family had largely. Wait a minute. Damn it. I wish y'all could see this. It's so hard to read. Okay. Complaints were brought against Gary Jr. and Elizabeth concerning the the children's attendance. But authorities then encountered another problem. They couldn't locate the family. All right. I think let's see. Authorities say that the family moved. Okay, I'm gonna read this part. This is pretty much gonna leave us, and then we'll do the other part of our deep dive once I can pull it all together. So after June 2026, Discovery
Treatment.
All right, let me see. After the June 2026 discovery, investigators said that they learned the Siders family had lived in multiple Ohio counties since 2008, y'all. Multiple. Authorities also said that they believed that the family had largely avoided creating all right. Let me see. That does not by itself prove. Okay, yeah, basically said they moved to multiple places in 2008. Authorities also said they believe the family had largely avoided creating medical and other government records during that period. So that's calculated as hell. Can nobody, I don't see how anybody can plead that they're not in their right mind. All right, y'all. I think that pretty much from what I can get for now, you combine earlier dependency proceedings. So the case, what social services comes in 2020, I guess they get a call. They determine that the kids are too dependent. All right. I'm just trying to figure it out. Yes. Y'all big. Oh, thank you guys. Y'all don't have to do that. Thank you. Okay, the complaints were the attendance, but before that was, here we go, right here. Let me just do this. I'm sorry, I just don't want anybody confused or myself confused. Here, this part that raises major questions, and I'll read the thing in a minute. No, and I'm not sleeping, for the love of God. I'm researching and going through my phone trying to find the answers to read this stuff. Please stop. Okay. This is probably one of the most significant developments since we first discussed the case. Newly obtained Gallia County All right. So I think I got it right here. I think I got a good summary. Okay. So this is probably one of the most significant developments since we first discussed the case. Newly obtained Gallia County juvenile records reportedly showed that the child welfare authorities had concerns about the Siders' children years before 2026. Spectrum News reported 19 dependency cases were arising from 2 earlier children's service interventions. 19 dependency cases. 19. All right, let's see. Damn it. Okay. Goodness gracious, y'all. Okay, so in 2020, the first group of cases involved 9 children, 9 of them. According to the records, I'm writing this stuff down as I go to. According to the records, concerns included their schooling and medical care. Schooling and medical care. Tag on. However, wait a minute. The juvenile court determined that the children were dependent. A legal aid child welfare finding concerned adequate parental care, adequate parental care. As weird as that is. However, Children's Services sought court-ordered supervision rather than removing the children. So this might be why they're trying to take custody now, because even then they wanted supervision over. Yes, so let me see. All right, let me see. Okay, so so they did. CPS wanted authority over the kids, or they wanted supervision over the kids. That's wild. Okay. Um, okay, let me see. That's crazy. I mean, they should have took them then, y'all. They should have just took them then. My God, a lot of hurt, or not. There was still probably so much bad happening already then, but some of these younger kids could have been saved.
Dang.
Let me see. Last bit, you guys. I'm almost done. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else I'm missing. Children's services. Okay, they sought the supervision. Gary and Elizabeth completed case plans, and cases were eventually closed. So they did whatever it was they wanted them to do. I think that's pretty much it. That's what I got. I think, guys. Other than that, I'm just going to be going over the same stuff we pretty much. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait. Okay, so Gary and Elizabeth complied with CPS. Hold on. Full stop. The authorities became involved again. According to Spectrum's review of the records, there were concerns involving 4 children had led wow. Okay, so they had lead in their systems, y'all.
But you.
The kids had lead in their systems. Okay, it says about 6 weeks later, Children's Services intervened again. According to Spectrum's review of the records, there were concerns involving good Lord. How, Sway? Like, we don't have paint and stuff like that on the walls that have lead in them anymore. I mean, 4 children had elevated lead levels in their systems, or lead levels. Follow up medical care. Goodness gracious, y'all. Oh my God. And here's another thing. Follow-up medical care and an infestation in the residence. Oh God. An infestation. Oh, I'm about to throw up. The records reportedly stated that the family had, quote, failed to maintain the improvements. Again, however, the children remained with Gary and Elizabeth. Wow, man, that's terrible. What in the freak, man? Ugh. Okay, so yeah, lead competency has been a big issue. Okay, that we already looked into that. So, yeah, there it is. There it is. That's it. That's for now till tomorrow, I guess. If I can stomach it, I'll have to find it. Hold on. Lead in the systems.
They're behind you.
Eating paint chips off the. Yeah, the 8 paint chips off the wall. Yeah, but Carolina Moon, isn't that like old houses? Like, haven't they regulated shit like that now? Isn't it rare to even have a house that has lead paint anymore? Or am I crazy? Crazy. Wait till the sister. What you mean, Astro? It's awful. It's absolutely awful. Those poor babies. Oh God, I don't even know. My heart goes out to them. That's why, not trying to make anything about me, but my God, if y'all, that's why I always say to you people in the back, if y'all really want to help some kids, look no further. They're everywhere. There are kids that need help every day. If you want to advocate and fight and want to play Captain Save-A-Ho and really help somebody, there's little kids that actually need help. If you stop trying to freaking bother mine out of vengeance and spite and actually do something decent for once, you put that energy to some good use. Dee Dee said, whose house was it? Did they just move with the parents? Dee Dee, I think they hopped around in rental properties. Let me see if I can get an answer out of that.
Were they hopping from county to county to
Yeah.
avoid school and shit like that? Is that how they made it a whole year without getting caught? That would make sense, right?
I was thinking that, yeah. But
I heard this guy, he was saying that if you wanted to change your identity, if you find a kid that died like around the same year you were born or whatever, but they died in the wrong state, a lot of times they'll go unregistered as dead in their actual state if they're born in the wrong state.
Dang.
And that's how you steal an identity and
Okay.
take all their because it's still like on the books.
Wow. That's wild.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That
the
is
kid has to
crazy.
be born die in the wrong state. And if they're under a certain age, they won't even contact the other state and they won't even get registered. If they get, you know what I mean? If they get buried and everything in the wrong state.
Yeah.
That's probably why we got all these dead voters, huh?
I mean, yeah, possibly. That would make sense.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm. What was okay, hold on a second. Let me see. Dee Dee, I'm gonna ask this. Did the Siders
What if those people are just stolen identities?
I don't know.
And they actually did vote with their stolen identity.
Any
Like, we're sorry, you're dead. Because it's the federal base instead of the state
yeah.
database or whatever.
Yep. Wait a minute. Did the Siders own any properties?
Your mouth catch these nuts.
Stop. Okay, so let me see what answer we got here. Hold on. Did the Sider family actually own any homes or property before their arrest? All right.
Come insider.
All right. So hold on a second. Please. Okay, I'm waiting on it to respond. At least we can get a general idea. Let's see. I cannot even believe. I mean, I guess I can believe it, but that many kids.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
This makes me so sad, y'all, for these people. Let me see. Let me try again. I don't know why it's not pulling it up. It's just saying that it's working on it and searching the web.
I found B-Tracer.
All right. All right, here we go. Nope. Doesn't look like they did, Dee Dee.
Oh, fuck. You
Mm-hmm. Jeez, this makes me all right, guys, we'll get back to it tomorrow. But yeah, from what I can see, it don't look like they own any properties. So
have the affordable.
all right, y'all. I'm gonna go. I gotta go. I'm gonna go have some nightmares now. Lord have mercy. Probably a good 5 or 10. Listen, all I have is a appointment tomorrow. Other than that, I am free. So I will be doing a day stream. And then I'll do a night stream. I don't know. All right, y'all. Between then, tonight, and tomorrow, if there's anything else you want me to review as far as this or anything else, let me know. I do appreciate your patience and your time. I love you guys. You know, it is discussing it. Like I said, I'm gonna freaking
Man.
all right, guys. Have a blessed night. We'll see y'all on the next one. Take care. Love you guys.